Hello. Actually, went to go no cam. How's it going? How's it going, everyone? This is Banjo here. I'm starting stream. I don't really have a super great plan for today. I guess you'll notice I'm putting Japanese subtitles on the bottom of the screen here. They're pretty janky sometimes, so I don't know what they're gonna say or how they're gonna phrase what I say or how they're going to deal with my very unclear way of speaking, but we'll see. Anyway, uh, so today I am just going to do some random stuff was my plan. Uh, I don't have a lot of plans. I figured I would do a little just chatting. I was thinking maybe Ace Attorney. The game I've been playing mostly on my own has been um, Elden Ring, trying to get to the DLC. So I could show off my progress there. I know people like watching Elden Ring, so I think that'd be fun. Um, but besides that, I don't really have a lot of plans. Uh, so yeah, first of all, I guess um, I was gonna talk about like the next games I'm gonna play. Um, yeah, so I think there's a good chance that I'm going to be playing more horror games in the future. I was following this account on Twitter called the Horror Game Awards, and I just randomly followed it. And every so often, they're kind of showcasing different things that are going on or different games that are coming out and stuff like that. Of course, I don't really want to play every single horror game. And a lot of the horror games that they talk about, I'm not super interested in. But I do tend to, hey, I do tend to watch a lot of horror games on YouTube. And so I kind of always feel like I want to play more of those types of things. And I do see good ones every so often. I really like the sort of the very indie games with really unique ideas. I think the I think that a lot of even among the games that I watch, I feel like a lot of those games sort of fall into a category of like walking simulator only with jump scares, jumping simulator. uh and it's I don't know. I feel like that formula is kind of old, but I have seen a lot of really good, unique horror games too. So that's pretty cool. I think I wish that I could play all those, but I don't. I'm not also super interested in like playing a bunch of like Steam trash either. So I don't know. I'm always kind of torn. I watch people. I watch a few people on YouTube. One guy I watch on YouTube. His channel's called Fooster. His name is Fooster, I suppose. He's pretty popular, and he's this British guy, and he plays a bunch of horror games, and I find it to be pretty entertaining. I like watching his reaction. Of course, he's a pretty cheery guy. He's pretty much likes everything he's playing. He doesn't have too many bad things to say about a game that he's playing, but he plays pretty much everything, and I think he's getting most of it from his like viewer recommendations, which I think a lot of his viewers are coming to watch him play horror games. So I watched him play recently through Alien Isolation. I played that game on stream a while back, and I watched him play through. I was so entertained watching him play through the whole thing again. That was pretty cool. So, I don't know. So maybe I'll do some horror games in the future, some indie horror games. I love like the Chilla's art style games. I know there's like a few other games or like studios, not studios, but like indie developers that make like series of games that are similar and people seem to like. So I don't know. I would have to do more research to find out the type of games that I would want to play. So yeah. Uh, anyway, so I guess the lazy part of me wants to just fire up Elden Ring. But the more productive side of me wants to play some Ace Attorney. I don't know if I want to do Ace Attorney first in Japanese. I kind of want to just chill and do the second chapter of Ace Attorney in English. That's kind of what I was thinking. And then later, I'll play it in Japanese. Because then I'll have like context and stuff. I think that's a better way to practice. I felt like the first time when I did Ace Attorney, the first episode, I was struggling with the Japanese, and it made it really difficult to like take in the story and everything. And it's kind of like the parts that I was getting, I wanted to like move through the story faster, but like my language skills weren't good enough to move at the pace that I wanted to. So I've heard from a lot of people that have learned languages that it's pretty good to like watch or listen to whatever it is in your native language and then go and repeat in your target language with like subtitles or something, with like the subtitles in the target language. And so that's basically what I would be doing with Ace Attorney, I think. So I could do the first chapter or the first part of Ace Attorney with just English. That way everyone can follow and it's no big deal. I guess the other thing is if the subtitles get annoying, let me know. I can always turn them off. It is a little weird that they kind of are reading out my my words in English as I'm speaking. But it's I one of my goals, I think, for my stream that I want to try to pursue, and maybe I will do it more intensely at some point, but I would like to try to establish my stream as like a Japanese/English type stream. So obviously I'd want to appeal to both Japanese and English speaking viewers, which would mean I would have to do entire streams in Japanese. But again, my language skills are just not there yet. I wouldn't be able to like sit here and go on and on in Japanese for hours at a time. Maybe someday, that'd be nice. But for now, let's check out. Yeah, let's do some Ace Attorney, I guess. And like I said, I'm gonna do it in English. Oh, what's going on? Why is it so? Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. Hey, how's it going, Draco? How are you doing? Man, yeah, we haven't talked in a while, Draco. I wonder what I'm sorry. I'm trying to change my my category here. Man, I don't remember the last time we talked. I can't remember. I remember you said you were working on your basement. That was a while ago, though. That wasn't the last time. You had a lot of projects, if I remember correctly. Hopefully everything's going okay. Garage is done. Yeah. Okay, good. Oh yeah. What am I playing? Ace Attorney. It's not Man, there's so many Ace Attorney games. I could play them all. It's not the first. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Yes. This is my first playthrough there too, so I'm gonna put that. Still on Team Boycott Helmets? Oh, no, 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 no. The last couple times I've gone skiing, actually, both me and Red Shell have been wearing helmets. We fully committed to the helmet crew. Yeah. Well, you know, I I'm sure that I've fallen when I was snowboarding and bopped my head pretty good. And I think I did that kind of recently, just like when I was I'm not a very good snowboarder. And I remember snowboarding with the kids and I was just like on the bunny hill with them and I was like I went out there, I was like, I don't need a helmet or something, and I can't remember what happened. I was like trying to avoid someone or I slipped and I fell backwards. And I remember I like maybe I just hurt my butt. I feel like I might have bonked my head a little bit and I was like, ow. I was like, but that wasn't really the thing that did it. I think it was more like we were just talking about helmets and we're like, we're going to start wearing our helmets now. It's probably a good idea. Yeah, yeah. You need like one of those like what football players have on their butts. I think I do need that. Like going down the slope and like full like I look like a right tackle, you know. Might be a little dangerous for the other people on the slopes though, you know. I am learning Japanese. I've been learning Japanese for a couple years. Almost a couple years, almost 2 years. Red Shell's here too. She's reading
Hey.
next to me. Um, I'm in my pajamas, so I'm doing a no cam tonight.
Pajama stream.
Pajama stream. No pajama stream. Yeah, I've been studying Japanese. I guess it's for about home is where the pants aren't. That's right. That's where, huh? Is that a Canadian? Is that a Canadian saying? I'm just joking. I think. Let me see. Let me show you. So I don't know if you know much about Japanese or learning Japanese. Tell me what you know. Um, Absolutely nothing. Yeah. Well, I won't waste my time trying to, or waste your time trying to explain everything, but you may know that the the Chinese characters, there's like a lot of them, and to read in Japanese, you need to know the Chinese characters. They're called kanji. Uh and it's like that. They have like a phonetic alphabet sort of just like English, but they combine that with the Chinese characters, and it's really difficult to remember them all. And so I think, yeah, start date 2023 January 21st. So I've been doing it about a year and a half. That's when I started studying Japanese again. About Yeah, so I'm coming up on my year and a half anniversary actually. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, so I use there's a program. One of the things that I use is called Wanikani, and it's like a kind of a spaced repetition flashcard type program where it sort of introduces you to a new character, and it kind of gives you a way to remember it, uh, and then you have to and then it'll like quiz you, and it'll ask you in like spaced time frames that get longer and longer every time you get it right, and it gets shorter and shorter if you get it wrong. So over time, as you learn things, the time that they ask you again gets longer. So then it gives you a chance to like forget it, and then you relearn it. And I guess it's just like a well proven way to memorization and like learning something like that. Because there really is no other way. You have to memorize the characters to learn the characters. So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's not for the faint of heart, Draco. I'm not very good. I'm still a beginner, and I've been doing it for a long time. It's kind of a, you sort of have to commit to doing it for many, many years, I think, if you want to get to a point where you can be fluent. So I think that's true for any language probably, but Japanese especially is incredibly hard to learn mostly because of the writing system. I think in a lot of other languages, it's like you can pick up a book, and at least after learning how the letters make sounds, you can sort of sound out things. And even if you don't know exactly the vocabulary or know what it means, but at least you can kind of like comprehend the sounds that the writing is making. if you know the alphabet, or if it's like a phonetic type thing, phonetic alphabet. But I think that's one huge hurdle with Japanese, is that like the content that's written is like, it's very inaccessible to someone that doesn't know the writing system. But anyway, we're not going to be doing Japanese. We're going to be doing Ace Attorney, which is oh my gosh. Why did I do that? Yeah, so we're going to be doing Ace Attorney in English. I was saying at the beginning of the stream that I'll probably play this in English, and then I will play it either later or maybe on stream in Japanese. It's like a good way to practice, is to kind of first in your home language watch or view the thing, and then do it again in your target language, so that you have like context when you're consuming it in the other language, because you learn a lot more that way if you have context. Geez, that's a lot of Japanese they just typed. How can you read it all? Anyway, yeah, let's check it out.
How's bail work?
How's bail? Oh, yeah, bail?
They show up in the book. She shows up to get her son out of jail because he tried to burglar a what's it called, a pharmacy, to get more drugs because he can't find any heroin. And so he gets arrested, and then it says, as I told you, I expect it'll be around 100,000. The judge doesn't like drug abusers. It'll be around $100,000 cash or 50,000 surety. Surety?
Surety?
Or 50,000 surety. And then she said, she pulled an envelope from her pocketbook, the deed to my house. And then he says, I want to make sure you understand, if he doesn't show up for trial, you know you'll lose the house. So, what does that mean? Is bail, you get it back?
Well, I don't know if that's...
you had to pay it.
I don't know if that's legal to I don't know if that's a legal thing.
If you give $100,000 and then you show up to court, then you get your money back?
Yeah.
So how does like a bail bonds place even make money?
It's like a loan. They're giving you a temporary loan, and there's interest. Does that make sense?
Then you show up for court and you get all of it back, but then you have to pay them interest. No one's getting $100,000.
If you are...
I'm so confused about this.
Okay, so like if you get out on bail and the bail bondsman gives you the money.
Yeah.
Like, let's say the bail bondsman, I don't know, I'm guessing here. Okay. First of all, I'm not speaking out of experience. But
Yeah,
just
you've been
from
arrested
watching
so many
like
times.
just watching like true crime and like hearing about this type of thing,
I'm
I
so confused because I thought, like, you know, when there's like high profile cases, they're like, judge sets bail at $1 million. I'm like, oh wow, they're earning a lot of money for the county.
no 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 no
They
no
don't get
no
to keep it.
no
Oh, I thought they kept the money.
no because what happens
What?
is
What's the point of even doing that then?
I think what happens is because if people just were to go in and like set bail at 10 because people, I mean, especially like petty criminals, they are never showing up for court. They're always getting
So they
like
keep that money? They get to keep that one?
well, supposedly, but they don't always have an issue. They don't have not always they don't always issue bond. And if a bail bondsman like goes and takes your, they might feel like you may not show up for court too, right?
And do
And
they get the money back?
yeah, they keep the money.
They keep the money if you skip out on your court date.
Yeah.
That's
So,
the
but
whole
like
idea.
people skip their court dates. Well, not, at least in the U.S. Like,
So the person that did the crime is out nothing because they got money from somebody else and they gave it to them and then they keep it and then they leave, so they don't have to pay anything.
well, they would still owe interest, and they would still owe that's still their loan that they have to pay back.
They're out the loan amount. What?
Yeah, they're at the loan amount. So if I go to the bail bondsman,
Yeah,
I
but
said
they're running away. They're not going to pay back the loan.
right.
Why
So
would
they
they
could
even do
they
that?
could default. You're right. They could default on the
Yeah,
loan.
what?
They could default on that loan,
That's
and
crazy. Can't believe they did
but
that.
like the bail bondsman will then like come after them for the money, right?
Guess so.
I mean, just like any other loan. It's like payday loans.
Yeah,
Like
but
how do
there's
payday
nothing being
loans
exchanged here.
how do
There's
payday
no
loans
item.
make money? It's like, oh, I could get a loan and then my pay stub never shows up, right? Or I like, you're supposed to sort of assure them that you're gonna give them the money, and probably a lot part of it is like you're paying them some amount, some assurance, like, or like you're paying part of it, but I don't know how
What
the
if you have
details.
money in your account? So if you have $50,000 and they're like, "Here's your bail," and then you just give them $50,000, they give it back to you once you get out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you just need to have a bunch of money just laying around if you're going to be doing crimes, is what the.
Well,
So you
you
can-
still have to go to court.
It's
You don't get out of like you don't become innocent because you got bail.
But you're not paying any money. You're not paying anything.
Listen,
I thought you had to pay to get out of jail. You don't have to pay. You just have to show that you have some money and then you get it back. It's like you don't have to pay. It's crazy to me. Okay, whatever.
yeah, it's pretty tough. Yeah. So
I've thought
what?
about this. I've thought that way for forever. This is the first I've ever heard that you don't actually pay the money when you get arrested.
Well, no, only if if you have a bail bond, only if you get a loan from the bail bondsman. That's the only time you're not paying.
What? You do have to pay.
Yeah, you have to pay.
Okay, but if you had
You might get it via a loan.
no, but if you had money in your checking account,
Yes.
then you don't have
Okay,
to
so
pay anything.
forget the bail bondsman.
Yeah, you don't have to pay.
You pay the court and they hold the money
Sure.
until you show up for your court date.
And then you get it all back.
And then you get it back.
Yeah, so you don't have to pay anything. $0.
The whole point of the bail, well, they could still fine you for whatever crime you committed. That'll be a different charge. But the whole point of bail is to make sure you show up for court. That's the whole reason.
Okay.
So you're like, I'm showing up for court. Because that's why they say, oh, this person,
Wait,
judge.
did you hear that? I thought I heard meowing.
Meowing.
Yeah.
There's not a cat in our window well, is there?
I swear I heard meowing. Okay, that makes sense now, but that's not what I thought it was. Oh, okay.
You can pay with a loan. You pay with going to prison. Yeah, true. Yeah.
You pay with.
The bail is only the judge issues bail only to assure that you show up for your court date.
Okay.
But if you ever heard about people being on what do they call it when they don't show up for court? They call
On the run?
it's a type of warrant. They get shoot, I can't remember what it's called. They get a type of warrant issued. So then like freaking it's like a I can't remember.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, it's a warrant for your arrest.
Yeah.
Uh, and they issue it because you didn't show up for court, and then if you ever commit it's not like a lot of the petty crimes, like they won't even go try to find you.
Oh.
Like if you have like a drug charge and you don't show up for court, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest, but they're not like out there like searching around for you. They're not like coming up. They may eventually, but
yeah,
all those people, they eventually screw up and end up, That's why, like, if you ever watch reality TV shows or like any of those like YouTube channels of like someone in trouble, like they'll always, like, when the police are investigating something, they always ask for ID, and then like in those situations, the person like doesn't ever want to give the ID because they know they have a warrant for their arrest. It's like as soon as the ID comes back to them, there's going to be a big red letters on the police officer's screen that says warrant, arrest this person, and then they get put in cuffs, and they
that is interesting because like sometimes it feels like they just think of like an arbitrary number, something really big, and I thought they were keeping all that money, and I was like, wow, geez.
Yeah.
Going into making the courthouse really nice. New floors for the courthouse.
Yeah. Failure to appear, criminal contempt. They say bench warrant. It's not a bench warrant. Geez, I cannot remember what it's called, and it's driving me crazy, and I'm Googling it, and it's not showing up. Double whammy. Yeah, the court says they kept all the money. Yeah, I know. Yeah. They'd just be like, we gotta just arrest people and get all this money. That's all we gotta do.
I don't know. I thought about it and I was like, well, I guess that makes sense. They can do what they want. Like, I accepted it. It's funny that I thought that was.
I don't know what. When people don't show and they keep the money, I don't know how that money is distributed either.
Yeah, everybody gets a bonus that works there.
Yeah, everyone just gets a bonus. The cop that catches the person gets the money. What's it called, though? Dang it. Warrant. A bench warrant. Oh, is it a bond? Something bond? I don't remember. Jeez. Well, I'll let you know some point. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know this stuff.
Well, you're gonna play one.
Yeah, I'm gonna play one. So here we go. We're going. Oh, I can examine stuff. Smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. What does this do? I can put my headphones on.
Oh no, it's okay. It's just like
It's too loud.
This is the little like.
I guess I have to go. Let me just go. Backspace. Oh, hey! How's it going, Archery Ninja? I'm playing your favorite game? Oh, really? Oh, really? Ichibanski. I've never played this before. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, so last thing that we saw, I played this first chapter like a long time ago, Archery Ninja. Okay, let's see. How does this work? Okay, I'm going to the office. Oh, really? Yeah. I played every game. Nice. Yeah, I know I've watched TJ and Leah were playing this game back in the day a lot. It always like kind of interests me. I tried to play it in Japanese, this first chapter, and my language skills aren't good enough, and it went too slow. Oh, 今電車に乗っているので. Oh, okay, cool. I think Archery, you're are you living in Japan? I can't remember. I think I met you in another stream potentially a long time ago. The vocab's hard because it's lost stuff. Yeah, I was doing Wani Kani, and a lot of the latest levels that I've been doing had a bunch of like lawyer mumbo jumbo. Hi. Oh, gakusei desu. Oh, you're a student. Nice. Oh, wait. Oh, this is Archery Ninja. This is Wait a second. Okay, I was checking with Red Shell. This is I forgot. Archer, you're Ryan. This is Ryan, isn't it? I forgot.
It is?
Yeah, it is.
Aw.
Oh, Ryan. Oh my god, I forgot. I was like, I forgot your username, Ryan. I'm so sorry. Uh, I was like, wait, I thought I met someone called. I got you confused with. I got your username was like, hi Ryan. Sorry. I was very confused. I didn't want to. Apologies. Sorry. You like this game a lot, Ryan? I'm glad. That smell. Blood. Oh no. Oh, she's not dead. Sis. Someone's there. Okay. Sorry. It's like I know that for some reason I thought that like I had been to some Japanese streams, Japanese people learning English, and I saw other English speaking people like helping those people. And I joined one of their discords because I was like, oh, this is cool. Maybe I'll get to meet other like Japanese learners in this Discord. And for some reason when I saw Ryan-san's username, I thought, oh, it must be someone from that Discord that's jumping in. And I was like, oh, I don't know this person, but
Nice to
Oh, that's
nice
okay.
you
That's
said
cool.
hi.
Yeah, enjoy your trip. Hopefully, you're on the train, so it must be it's the morning there, isn't it? You going to school? Well, hopefully, everything works out, and hope you have a good day, man. We're coming in October, so maybe we'll be able to see you in Tokyo at some point. We'd really like that.
Oh, tight.
Yeah. Are you tight?
Are you tight? Yeah.
Someone's there. We have to have another Japanese meetup too. Japanese Nihongo Dekita meetup. Oh no! Phoenix! Oh no, he didn't say Phoenix. Just says Phoenix like, Chief! 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 Who are you? She collapses. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Is she dead? Her body was still warm. I feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Finally, she was cold. Oh no. She just died. Chief. Examine. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be remains of a glass light stand. Oh. It's encrusted with dried blood. Oh, the statue. How ironic, this would become the murder weapon again. The plan is knocked over. No clues here. What? No clues here. The chief's chair. Simple functional design. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck in the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The thinker added to the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. That girl just now. Where'd she go? Put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe we should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis. So she was already dead? So you're the chief's sister? I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay. Okay, no more clues I can see. Wait. For me dead, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. About the thinker. The thinker? That was... Oh, sis. I'm an attorney. I know, I saw there too. I thought that might be a piece of the light stand. Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. I'm gonna show her my attorney badge. More stuff to do here. Two of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screamed from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. How do I change? Oh no. How do I change Ew. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe, what an odd name. Received a report from the building across the way. See? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch. Okay? Great, just great. Man, wait, she wouldn't have... No. Oh! Excuse me. Eek. This word "my" here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Uh-oh. She's getting framed. She's been framed. His younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. Was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. I thought that like this game was gonna be mostly in court, but it's like you're doing other stuff too. How that poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha! So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear in the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Uh-oh. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. The guard. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all alkalites wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Alkalites? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker, the one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see a detective, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you notes so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. So you're an alkali or medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers are first class too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. You think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? He told me if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon, and visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last 2 hours talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. The morning I got a call from my sister, she wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for her upcoming trial. She arrived at 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. I wanted to ask you what this. So Gumshoe took it. I'll have to try to get it next time. Okay. Okay, yeah. Remember that receipt? You mean the one with an any why she absolutely none. Do you trust me? Trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but that detective thinks I did it. Yeah, she said that before. Okay. I gotta go talk to this famous lawyer. Grossberg. The big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Look around. Well, nobody's here. I've looked at everything. Well, we're in trouble. What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Well, where is he? I already looked around everywhere. Oh, this is the other law office. This is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're the Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How can anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. The Butt guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Wasn't it Duke Gumshoe? Right. Are you at your service? Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe, you pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. I'll be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Ooh, he thinks I'm his lawyer. Oh, poor Mia. Dead. There's a hotel right across the way. About Miss Fay, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, hey? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Single blunt force trauma. Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is the one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know that means you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on the case. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edwards hates crime with almost an abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I was wondering, did you see Maya Fay's cell phone? Oh, I have that. You think you would give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Irk, are you trying to confuse me? Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Okay. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyer ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? Aha, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not gonna she's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Okay, so on the conversation, Maya says, Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you tonight at 9. Oh. I can't look inside the thinker? There was a piece of victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. There's a broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, that? It seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. Glass shards are pieces of the broken stand. I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. Okay, so let's go to... I guess I'll go to the hotel. Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee. My little self. Thank Detective Gumps for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. I'm so excited I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me freshen up so I can get part of the beautiful pity lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. What's sticking out of the drawer there? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Hey, 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 hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy, you really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Do you think you could tell me something? I need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Gulp, better not encourage her. Or, you know, that thing that happened the other day, that big thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please. Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, boy. Could you just... Who are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer. Are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. Tee-hee, you know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed as much. Can you just tell me what you just do? Well, no. Tee-hee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? There are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, mister, why don't you look for clues in the garbage, Don't you nosy little lawyers? Boy. Okay. Late summer sunlight streams through the window. Be difficult to recognize a face from that distance, though. Somebody's staying with her. maybe later. Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness. How could I possibly give you information conscious? Excuse me, but I'm a... I guess I'll try this law office again. Oh. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. And why the strange reaction? Acha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Well, wait a second. How do you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely possible for me to present her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me, why won't you take the case? Well, you see, I'm busy, you see. Well, the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I'm afraid that no lawyer worth her salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon. You couldn't leave. I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a pain. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Very sorry, but I've got this. Okay. I can't really get him to talk about anything. Alright. I guess I gotta go back to the detention center and talk to her and tell her that. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, I'll see. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. What about your family? I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. She could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual powers run in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that. My sister announced she would become a lawyer and she had left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium? Did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought... You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name, my sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Just leave her and go home? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. There's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. The strange behavior was all an act, and the way the lawyer refused to help out Maya.
I'm gonna go get ready for bed.
Okay, I'll be done pretty soon here.
Okay.
Next 5-10 minutes. More than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there a long, long time ago. Oh. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Sniff. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. She smiled at. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. Next, there's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? Looks like a screwdriver. It was when I tried to get in that drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. I want to ask you about the murder weapon. Of course. Okay, wait. You guys, oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. So I've never seen this before. Yeah, I've already gone through this. Already got through this. Okay. I guess go back to the hotel. See if she's not there. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. Just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where the Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Wait, no. Wait, no. Hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to improv a bit. I almost forgot. Ah! You came back quick. I'd ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. What was the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? There's a drawer. There's a screw sticking out. Side. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added a court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this, Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? Story behind this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there. Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Ooh. Okay, this would be a good time to stop. Wait for the... Okay. Cool. Maybe I'll play a little bit more of this on Wednesday. I don't know what the plans are for this week. We'll be out of town over the weekend and next week, so Wednesday might be the last streaming day. I was hoping to get my Elden Ring into a place where I could almost get to the DLC, so maybe I'll play a little Elden Ring on Wednesday. That might be fun. And I'm getting pretty close. Slowly inching up in level and eventually gonna be able to get to Moog, which is the start of the DLC. And then I'll probably when I get back, probably starting sometime in August, I'll go through the DLC. That'll be my plan. So that should be a lot of fun. I'm excited about that. All right. Well, thanks everyone for dropping by, and I appreciate everyone coming by and saying hi that did. Draco and Archery Ninja, thank you. Hopefully I will see the rest of you guys or whoever else on Wednesday. All right. Thanks. Bye, everyone.